After God and my parents, the reason that I'm here with all these people tonight is because of you and the work that was begun way before there was a crisis. Way before there was really a Dar Al-Hijrah, we had a friend and supervisor, Penny Gross. I wasn't here then, but I heard about it. That there was a request to say, well, the mosque isn't going to have enough parking. So we're going to require that they have a contract for additional parking from the two churches across the street in perpetuity. Thank God Penny Gross was there. She said, that's an unrealistic, right? Nobody's going to offer. I mean, we don't even, we haven't been in community yet with one another to even know who Dar Al-Hijrah is, who First Christian is, right? For us to begin that relationship. But from sharing our parking lots together, we now share the communities that are at risk by housing them at night at Dar Al-Hijrah through a partnership with the Bailey's Shelter and Volunteers for America. But during the day, they go to First Christian Church, and we share in providing the lunch and the activities. That bridge building, that kaleidoscope, was part of the vision of Penny Gross. I'm pumping you up, I can't. She's like, Imam, stop talking. I really just have to say it. It is because of that foundational work that we have the fruit of it tonight. Dr. Gloria, the relationship that we have with the health department is an outgrowth of the relationship and the foundation that was built by Penny Gross, creating Kaleidoscope, bringing in different segments of the community, and hiring some Arabs on staff, which probably never happened before in this community. And it's from Penny Gross's leadership. So I just want to say that before we eat, because once we start eating, we're not going to be able to say this. But when it comes time for the call to prayer, I'm going to do a little translating. And so you have the word until then, Penny. I also need you to hold this one. This is the video.
Oh, thank you very much. And thank you for the invitation.
Oh, and again, congratulations on your recent victory.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's give our hand.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was a little worried.
So was I. First of all, thank you for the invitation to share in the breaking of the fast. We've been doing this for several years. It brings the community together to see up close a practice that has existed for centuries. And as we learn about everyone's different practices, we discover all of the things that are so similar. Breaking of the fast is something that every religion does in some way. Growing up as Catholic, you went to communion, but you fasted before you went to communion, and then you broke the fast. Communion actually was breaking the fast. So, and in the Jewish tradition, there are similarities. In the Muslim tradition, there are similarities. And if we would just focus on our similarities, it would be really helpful, because that would leave the energy to address our differences. But we seem to want to address the differences before we recognize how similar we all are. And that's something that Kaleidoscope has tried to do for the last, well, it started in 1998, well before we needed the kind of energy that addressed the issues of 9/11 and later. It's all about understanding the community, about appreciating the community, and all the people in it. I live in this community. I've always said I would never trash my community, nor would I trash anyone in it. And that's really a mantra that I think we all share. We live in this community. We are proud of this community. Sometimes there are things we are not so proud of, but when we know one another, we can then work to address those issues that we're not so proud of. We are very, very fortunate to live in Fairfax County. I don't say that lightly. I've spent almost 20 years in county government, and I know over and over and over again how lucky we are, because I see what happens in counties across the country. We should thank God, Allah, whoever, every single day for giving us the opportunity to live in such a great county and such a great community. Dr. Gloria, as the head of the health department, you have a role in this. Myself, as part of the governing body, I have a role in this. But each and every one of us has a role in this to make sure that we know where we fit in this really great community and encourage everyone else to establish their role in it also. Moving together, working together, we will continue to keep Fairfax County a great place to live, to work, to play, to learn, to worship, and to grow old gracefully. Thank you.